channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is what I think are the best exercises that one should consider when they are trying to build their bodies up. And the thing about it is that most people consider all the basic movements the most necessary movements to build a physique in a bodybuilding type way. Now we're talking about bodybuilding type stuff, building your body up, not necessarily pro bodybuilding, but bodybuilding. You, anytime you are exercising to increase the size of your body, that's bodybuilding, and not necessarily a professional contest type of thing. So if you happen to be one of those people that's in the market for building the body up, the best exercises that I think are not necessarily the basic movements, because you incorporate so many other muscles when you are doing those exercises. I mean, think about it. It's like this. If weight is not a commodity to build yourself up, if weight doesn't matter, then a lot of the basic movements would be unnecessary. You know, that's always been my thought process. Even though I do the basic movements because that's what I'm used to, old school type of thing. Now, hear me out. Just listen to what I'm saying. Now, if you bodybuilding is not a functional type of thing to do. It's not a functional type of activity as far as the body is concerned, like football, track, things of that nature. Bodybuilding is realistically a beauty pageant. I mean, the body that you build with bodybuilding doesn't necessarily help you with any kind of athletics. You know, that's just the way it is. I don't know no other way to say it, but that right there seems to upset people when I say it, but that's the truth about bodybuilding. It just doesn't serve a physical attribute that's really necessary for you to do, because it's not functional. Now, back to the idea of bodybuilding and the best exercises is, again, not the basic movements. And it's not the basic movements simply because anytime you do the bench press, you are incorporating other muscles. Anytime you're doing the squat, you are incorporating other muscles besides the leg muscles. Anytime you're doing bent over rows, you're incorporating more muscles. So if you tend to have a better connection with a particular muscle, you know, if you're trying to work chest, you know, you want to work, you know, pretty much strictly chest as much as you can without a whole lot of help from other parts of the body, especially the legs when you're doing bench press. Now, let's say the best thing for bench press, like I've said in previous videos, would be dumbbells. Dumbbells would be pretty much a overall better exercise in pretty much all your movements that you would want to develop the body. Mind you, you're not able to lift as heavy of weight as you are with barbells now. But again, bodybuilding is not about how strong you are, but how effective you are at activating those muscle fibers. And simply because of the barbell, the limitation is the bar itself, because it stops you from getting a full stretch at the bottom and pushing yourself back up. Whereas dumbbells allow you to get a full stretch and push back up. That's the difference in the two. And at the same time, you can pretty much isolate what side of your body is stronger than the other one doing dumbbell presses. Incline, decline, flat, it doesn't matter. The dumbbells can do pretty much what the bar do, except for the exorbitant amount of weight that you can lift with the bar. That's the only difference. And again, bodybuilding is not about how strong you are. It's about how effective you are at activating muscle fibers. So the squat is something that would be necessary if you have nothing else to use to help build your legs up. Now, if you really want to hone in on your legs, you're looking at exercises like leg extensions, leg presses, things of that nature right there. Dumbbell, stiff-legged deadlifts, things like that. Those things right there would be more effective than just the squat, because the squat is geared strictly toward the amount of weight you can lift. That's the purpose. Most people love to do that, to show off how much weight they can lift. Again, bodybuilding is not about how strong you are. It's not about that at all. It's all about activating muscle fibers yet again. So leg press cuts back on injuries and things like that. Leg extensions, leg curls, all those things are like the dumbbells. They're pretty much isolation type movements, which will allow you to activate the muscle fibers without so much help from other muscles. Now, bent over rows also, bent over dumbbell rows, things like that are more effective because they are actually isolating the muscle that you are trying to work out. So, are the basic movements necessary? Not really. They're not really necessary if you're trying to build your body up. In fact, I think the isolation movements are more effective at building your body up a lot faster than that of the basic movements. So, take it for what it's worth. That's what I want to talk to y'all about this morning. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.